10 Hollywood movies that explore Christianity and biblical stories. Welcome back to Globewise Entertainment. Today, we're diving into 10 Hollywood movies that beautifully explore Christianity, Christian themes, and biblical stories. Whether you're looking for timeless epics or modern dramas, these films will leave you inspired. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Let's jump right in. 1. The Passion of the Christ, 2004. Directed by Mel Gibson, The Passion of the Christ is a deeply emotional and graphic portrayal of the final 12 hours of Jesus Christ's life. The film begins with Jesus praying in the Garden of Gethsemane, where he wrestles with the immense weight of his coming sacrifice. Betrayed by Judas Iscariot and arrested by Roman soldiers, he faces a night of intense physical and emotional suffering. Jesus is put on trial before the Jewish leaders and later presented to Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, who reluctantly orders his crucifixion under public pressure. The film vividly depicts his brutal scourging and mocking, and the excruciating journey to Golgotha, where he is nailed to the cross. Amidst his suffering, Jesus demonstrates profound forgiveness and love, praying for his persecutors and comforting those around him. The story climaxes with his death on the cross, accompanied by supernatural events, including an earthquake and the tearing of the temple veil. The film concludes with a brief but powerful scene of his resurrection, symbolizing hope and redemption for humanity. Renowned for its authenticity and faithfulness to biblical accounts, The Passion of the Christ is a moving meditation on sacrifice, love, and the triumph of good over evil. 2. Ben-Hur, 1959. Ben-Hur, 1959 is an epic tale of faith, vengeance, and redemption set in the time of Christ. The story follows Judah Ben-Hur, a wealthy Jewish prince in Jerusalem, whose life is upended when his childhood friend, Messala, betrays him. After a political misunderstanding, Judah is falsely accused of treason, torn from his family, and sentenced to slavery on a Roman galley. Enduring immense hardship, Judah survives and rises to prominence after saving a Roman commander, earning his freedom and a chance to return to Jerusalem. Consumed by a thirst for revenge, Judah confronts Messala in a dramatic and iconic chariot race, seeking justice for his family and the suffering he endured. Amidst this personal struggle, Judah's journey intersects with the life of Jesus Christ. Witnessing Christ's compassion, forgiveness, and ultimate sacrifice, Judah's heart begins to change. The film climaxes with the crucifixion of Jesus, where Judah finds spiritual peace and redemption, learning the power of love and forgiveness over vengeance. This cinematic masterpiece combines historical drama with profound spiritual themes, making it one of the most celebrated films exploring Christianity and biblical stories. 3. The Ten Commandments, 1956. The Ten Commandments, 1956, is an epic biblical drama directed by Cecil B. DeMille, recounting the life of Moses and his divine mission to free the Israelites from Egyptian slavery. The story begins with the Pharaoh of Egypt ordering the slaughter of all Hebrew male infants to curb their growing population. Moses, an infant, is saved when his mother places him in a basket on the Nile. He is discovered and raised as a prince in the Egyptian royal family. As an adult, Moses, played by Charlton Heston, learns of his Hebrew heritage and empathizes with the plight of the enslaved Israelites. After killing an Egyptian taskmaster who was abusing a Hebrew slave, Moses is exiled into the desert, where he encounters God in the form of a burning bush on Mount Sinai. God commands Moses to return to Egypt and lead his people to freedom. Empowered by divine authority, Moses confronts the Pharaoh, played by Yul Brynner, demanding the release of the Israelites. When the Pharaoh refuses, God sends a series of devastating plagues upon Egypt, culminating in the death of the firstborn in every Egyptian household. Finally, the Pharaoh relents and Moses leads the Israelites out of Egypt. However, the Pharaoh changes his mind and pursues them with his army. In one of the film's most iconic scenes, Moses parts the Red Sea, allowing the Israelites to cross safely while the pursuing Egyptians are drowned as the waters crash back. The Israelites continue their journey to Mount Sinai, where Moses receives the Ten Commandments from God, inscribed on stone tablets, providing divine laws to guide the people. Despite moments of doubt and rebellion among the Israelites, Moses remains steadfast in his mission, determined to lead them to the Promised Land. The film is a sweeping tale of faith, freedom, and divine intervention, celebrated for its spectacular visuals, grand scale, and timeless themes of justice and morality. 4. The Bible in the Beginning. 1966. The Bible in the Beginning. 1966 is a sweeping epic directed by John Huston that brings to life the early stories of the Book of Genesis. The film covers the foundational events of the Bible, including the creation of the world, Adam and Eve's fall from grace, Cain and Abel's tragic story of jealousy and murder, Noah's building of the ark and the Great Flood, and the construction of the Tower of Babel. The movie portrays these biblical tales with a mix of grandeur and reverence, emphasizing humanity's relationship with God, the consequences of sin, and the hope of redemption. Huston's visual storytelling and an impressive ensemble cast, including Michael Parks as Adam, Ulla Bergreid as Eve, and George C. Scott as Abraham, imbue the film with a sense of timelessness. The cinematography captures the beauty and starkness of the biblical landscapes, while the narrative underscores humanity's struggles with faith, obedience, and divine judgment. Though it only covers a portion of the Bible, the film remains a classic for its ambitious attempt to bring scripture to life on the big screen, offering a blend of drama, morality, and faith that continues to resonate with viewers. 5. God's Not Dead, 2014. God's Not Dead, 2014 is a compelling Christian drama that centers around faith, courage, and the power of standing up for one's beliefs. The story follows Josh Wheaton, a devout Christian college student, who enrolls in a philosophy class taught by an atheist professor, Dr. Radisson. On the first day of class, Dr. Radisson demands that all his students sign a declaration stating God is dead to pass the course. Josh refuses, citing his faith, and is challenged to defend his belief in God's existence in a series of classroom debates. As Josh prepares for these debates, he faces ridicule from his peers, pressure from his girlfriend, and the intellectual challenges posed by Dr. Radisson. Meanwhile, the film weaves together multiple subplots involving other characters, such as a journalist struggling with a terminal illness, a Muslim girl secretly converting to Christianity, and Dr. Radisson's personal struggles with faith stemming from a painful past. The debates between Josh and Dr. Radisson form the heart of the story, as Josh uses logic, science, and scripture to argue that belief in God is both rational and meaningful. The climactic moment comes when Josh challenges Dr. Radisson to admit his true feelings about God, leading to a powerful revelation. The film concludes with a message of hope and a call for Christians to boldly proclaim their faith, leaving audiences inspired and reflective about their own spiritual journeys. God's Not Dead underscores the enduring relevance of faith in the face of adversity and the importance of standing firm in one's convictions. 6. Risen, 2016. Risen, 2016 is a historical drama that reimagines the story of Jesus Christ's resurrection through the eyes of a Roman soldier. The film follows Clavius, a high-ranking Roman tribune tasked by Pontius Pilate to investigate the mysterious disappearance of Jesus' body following his crucifixion. Pilate fears that rumors of Jesus' resurrection could incite rebellion, and Clavius is ordered to find the body and quash the claims. As Clavius interrogates witnesses and disciples, he becomes increasingly perplexed by their unwavering faith and testimony. His investigation takes an unexpected turn when he encounters the risen Jesus in person. The experience shatters his skepticism and changes his understanding of faith, truth, and purpose. Struggling with his newfound beliefs, Clavius ultimately abandons his duty and embarks on a personal journey to seek meaning and redemption. Risen is a compelling story of transformation, exploring themes of doubt, faith, and the impact of encountering the divine. 7. Soul Server, 2011. Soul Server, 2011 is an inspiring true story about Bethany Hamilton, a young surfer who faces a life-changing tragedy but finds strength through her Christian faith. Bethany, a talented 13-year-old surfer with dreams of becoming a professional, loses her arm in a shark attack during a routine morning surf in Hawaii. Devastated by the loss, Bethany struggles to adjust to life without her arm and doubts whether she can ever surf again. However, with the unwavering support of her family, friends, and her church community, Bethany begins to rediscover her passion. Her faith in God becomes her anchor as she learns to see her tragedy not as a limitation but as a part of God's greater plan for her life. Bethany eventually returns to surfing, overcoming physical and emotional challenges with remarkable determination. She uses her story to inspire others, showing that faith and perseverance can transform even the darkest moments into opportunities for growth and hope. The film highlights themes of resilience, forgiveness, and trusting in God's purpose, making it a powerful exploration of Christianity and the strength found in faith. 8. The Nativity Story, 2006. The Nativity Story, 2006, is a beautifully crafted film that brings to life the events surrounding the birth of Jesus Christ. Set in ancient Judea under Roman rule, the movie explores the struggles, faith, and hope of Mary and Joseph as they embark on a journey destined to change the course of history. The story begins with Mary's life in Nazareth, where she is visited by the angel Gabriel, who reveals that she has been chosen to bear the Messiah. Despite the challenges of being an unwed mother in a conservative society, Mary accepts her divine mission with humility and grace. Meanwhile, Joseph, her betrothed, is initially conflicted but ultimately supports Mary after receiving his own vision from an angel. As Caesar Augustus decrees a census, Mary and Joseph must travel to Bethlehem, Joseph's ancestral home. The journey is fraught with hardships, including Mary's advanced pregnancy and the harsh conditions they face along the way. When they finally reach Bethlehem, they find no room at the inns and are forced to take shelter in a humble stable. In this lowly setting, Jesus is born, fulfilling ancient prophecies. Shepherds, guided by angels, come to witness the miraculous birth, while wise men from the east follow a star to honor the newborn king with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The film concludes with a poignant sense of hope and the promise of salvation for humanity. With its rich cinematography and heartfelt performances, The Nativity Story offers a moving retelling of one of the most iconic stories in Christianity, emphasizing themes of faith, sacrifice, and divine purpose. 9. HAW Ridge, 2016. HAW Ridge, 2016 is a powerful war drama based on the true story of Desmond Doss, a devout Christian and a conscientious objector who served as a combat medic during World War II. Directed by Mel Gibson, the film explores themes of faith, courage, and the strength of conviction. Desmond, raised in a devout Seventh-day Adventist family, refuses to carry or use a weapon due to his religious beliefs, despite enlisting in the U.S. Army. His stance draws ridicule and hostility from fellow soldiers and superiors, who question his bravery and patriotism. He endures persecution but remains steadfast, determined to save lives rather than take them. Deployed to the Battle of Okinawa, Desmond's faith and resolve are put to the ultimate test. Amid one of the war's bloodiest battles, he single-handedly rescues 75 wounded soldiers, lowering them down a steep ridge while under constant enemy fire. His extraordinary acts of bravery, compassion, and selflessness earn him the Medal of Honor, making him the first conscientious objector to receive this prestigious recognition. The film highlights Desmond's unwavering faith in God and his belief in the sanctity of life, serving as a testament to the power of conviction and the impact of living according to one's principles. HAW Ridge is a gripping and deeply inspiring story of faith and action. 10. Charleston, 1955. The 1955 film Charleston is a drama set against the backdrop of a jazz-loving, energetic Charleston, South Carolina, in the 1920s. The story centers around a young woman named Sylvia, who moves to Charleston to join her aunt and uncle after being orphaned. Sylvia is introduced to the vibrant world of jazz music and the Charleston dance, and it is in this city that she faces personal and societal challenges. Sylvia's struggles are heightened by her love interest, a passionate jazz musician named Charlie. As she navigates her new life, she becomes involved in a complex love triangle that pushes her to reconcile her desires with the expectations of the era. The story explores themes of love, identity, and the tension between tradition and change. The movie captures the essence of the Roaring Twenties, using the Charleston dance and music to symbolize the clash of cultural movements at the time. It serves as a coming-of-age narrative, where Sylvia learns to embrace the freedom of the jazz age, but also faces the inevitable consequences of her choices. The film is known for its vibrant music, stylish dance sequences, and period-accurate costumes, making it a noteworthy piece in the landscape of 1950s cinema. These films address various aspects of Christianity, from biblical epics to modern dramas highlighting faith, morality, and Christian values. Thank you so much for watching. These 10 Hollywood movies offer unique takes on Christianity and biblical stories, showing how timeless themes continue to resonate with audiences around the world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest content. Let us know in the comments below which movie on the list is your favorite or if we missed any that should have made the cut. Until next time, keep watching and keep exploring the world of cinema with Globewise Entertainment.